Hey everybody, I had to restart a recording for another episode on Abob's farm here on Farming Simulator 22. Didn't have the mic on, trying to explain what we were doing for the video, so got it fixed now, so we'll go ahead and talk you through it. So right now, September, currently I am cultivating our large field. I'm planning on planting soybeans again, since it's got a pretty good yield and should have a higher sell point. I was thinking of maybe doing corn to switch it up, but maybe we'll do corn next season. So I have this AI worker right now cultivating the field for us, and then I have this AI worker getting it rolled, and then it needs a little weeding. So I think we might get that done um, once we get it planted. But we can't plant it until I want to say it was March. Soybeans, April and May is when we can plant it. So odds are I'll get this field pretty much ready, and then I will fast forward up until then to get ready to plant it, and then that'll um, get another field planted, and then be getting pretty close to being able to harvest our other soybean field. So that's kind of the plan. I also did start a potato contract. Oh, he's full, so let's go ahead and go and unload it. Potato contract, pretty good. I think it's for 24,000 or so. So not too bad. Easy enough to just let the worker dig around in the field, and then I've just been running uh, the grain cart back and forth to the potato place. So it's been pretty good. So that's kind of the plan. So I'll kind of keep you guys updated as we do more of it and stuff. And if you guys want to see any other crops planted or any other different things on the channel or in the series, let me know. So yeah, I think that I'll talk to you when something productive is happening. Unloading those potatoes you saw me just grab. Another thing I forgot to mention, since it's September, the best time to sell the canola that we got in the last video is November. So we'll also get that sold in this video too to give us a little bit extra money. That should be a pretty good amount. I think we had 69,000. Let's go to yeah, just under 70,000 liters of canola. So that should be a pretty good price for that, which is should be good. So, yeah, go ahead and get this back, and then we'll keep an eye out on both of these fields and see how things are going. Uh, yeah, I will talk to you guys in a bit. Yeah, all right, we're back. Still finishing up our cultivating. I've been kind of switching in between driving the grain cart for the potatoes and then um, cultivating the field. I got the AI worker on the roller, trying to just stay up ahead of him, but he takes a little bit more time to turn around on the field, it looks like. So hopefully we can be a little bit more efficient than him. But I think the plan will try to finish September, get the contract done, and then we'll maybe see what is all there for like discounted stuff for next month. Tree right there, okay. And see if there's any good deals, and then if not, we will. Sorry, I was trying to focus and not miss a spot. Um, I'll go ahead to November and get that canola sold. Get the video a little longer, and then come back in April there, or March, or no, April and May I think were the 2 months, and get this field planted. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys once we get that potato contract all wrapped up. All right, it is October now. Looks like our soybeans here are ready to be harvested. I actually forgot that this was going to be ready to be harvested. I was thinking we had another year still. Um, so maybe we'll have a couple different videos. We did get that field plowed, um, or cultivated and rolled, which is good. We do still have the potato contract going. And then November next month we'll be able to get, I had the trailer ready to sell the canola. So I think we'll get this contract finished up. And then I might as well start getting those soybeans harvested since I don't have much else to do, I guess. So yeah, how about I'll leave this guy here for a second. We'll go ahead and hop in our combine and let's see if we can't get this one started here. Yeah, but we should have a pretty good yield bonus on it, it looks like, so. Turn on. Nice thing is with being this close, we can probably use a grain cart, otherwise we could always just quick drive this over to the silo and dump it in there. But, yeah, just adding an extra thing into the video. So maybe we'll work on getting this done and getting that canola sold, and then in the next video we'll get the other field planted. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit more recording for some of this with our own field here. So I think I'll go ahead and hire a worker just for this first pass, and then I'll go and get the potatoes that seem to be pretty much full. I think he should have enough so he can turn around, and then I can have a nicer place to drive for him. So this contract hasn't been too bad. Lots of trips back and forth. I was kind of surprised at how much potatoes we got off this field, because this is a 22,000 liter cart, and I think we're gonna end up taking about 20 trips or so. So it definitely is a good amount. Wait for this guy to wait for this guy to start back up. And we'll get these dumped, and then we'll get back to our soybean field. So I'll cut this part, and I will talk to you guys when we are driving our combine again. Alright, we have taken back over for our worker. Looks like he just decided to miss this section here. Go ahead and get that harvested, and we'll keep going, and then we'll kind of watch our potato contract. Just missed that a little bit, then I'll just do a quick turnaround. Good amount of field left. First couple passes, not too bad, just under 4,000 liters. Do one more pass here, and then we'll go to do the other side at the bottom there, and then we'll kind of work our way back this way. Let me know if you guys have any comments on what you want to see me plant in this field next. That'll be the next we'll have to we'll focus on, is getting this field prepped for something. Maybe we could try corn or something a little different that I don't necessarily just need a header for, and I could use something else. If you guys have any comments on what you want to see planted, let me know. If not, I'll go ahead and kind of mute myself and just have some harvesting gameplay. Maybe I'll throw some music over it again. It happened last time, it wasn't too bad. So yeah, well, I'll cut back once we're maybe done with that potato contract or seeing how this field's going. let's go ahead and get the grain cart brought back. I think there's hopefully only 2 more trips of potatoes, and then I think we're done on the contract, but we'll probably finish it up anyway just to get a little bit of extra money from the leftover potatoes. But too bad, just this last little section left, so should be just about done, I think. We'll get this back. Scenic little panoramic shots. That's at 96% transported, so we got maybe 1 more trip, and hopefully if we can fit all of it in 1 trip, then we want to make a second trip just for the extra couple liters, whatever it ends up being, to get a little bit of extra money. But so far, it doesn't look like the soybeans are yielding too bad. We had just about a full harvester we dumped into the silo, and then probably gonna look around. Might have probably a little bit more than 12,000 liters, which shouldn't be too bad. I think that it's going for over 1,000 a liter for sure, so should be a nice little chunk of change. And then once we get the soybeans planted into our big field over there, I think that'll be really good. So that should be a pretty good money swing. And then I'm thinking for that one, because I don't feel like driving this top liner for the whole time over there, I think hopefully we'll see how much money we have, and if not, we will we'll maybe take out a loan, be the first loan on the channel to buy a bigger and faster harvester with maybe a bigger header on it. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I'll keep just whittling away at our soybean field here and continue on. And then once this is all done, we'll fast forward to November and we'll get that canola sold at its top price. And I think we will call that a video. Alright, we got the contract done. Um, just a matter of dumping this last little bit off. We made like 7,000 off the full last trailer. Look with the excess. We have a little bit more that we finished up the field. So this should be, it was like about 5,000 liters, so maybe another, okay, just under 2,000. And then now that that's done, we can go ahead and find our contracts and we'll collect that. So that's boom, another 22,000, which is always good. So, and then our worker's just finishing up this field to let him uh, do his thing. He shouldn't fill up the harvester, so I'll go ahead and I also did start weeding this field just to get that done. So I'm going in the background. So then this field's pretty much all prepped for seed come April or May when we put our soybeans in. But we'll go ahead and we'll get the grain cart down there, pick this up, dump it all into the silo, and then we'll go ahead and look at some pricing and get ready to sell our canola from the harvest. Actually, pretty good yield on this field then. We're gonna be okay. 15,000. We already put in. What did we put in? 7,000 some. Once we dump this, we can see how much just how much we got in there. But I think that was a pretty good yield for the first time doing soybeans on this field. I think we had the really good yield bonus, which is always helpful. So go ahead and dump that. It's in. They're not bad. 23,352 liters. So I think we got this here. Might as well start filling it with some canola and then. It's probably going to go to feed and grain south just because it's pretty close. But we'll go ahead and hit the hay quick to sleep this off. Alright, now we're here in November. So we got some stuff that looks like we will have to do for the field for prep, but we don't have to worry about that right away. It looks like, oh, okay, tractor. I like these. Kind of want to get another tractor as well, but if we're getting that combine, it's kind of a big purchase to make. But let's go ahead and look at some prices. Okay, Boker's Valley is hard to get to. Feed Grain South, I don't know where the old mill is. Grape, brie. My silo. I say we just take it to and from the south one. So yeah, I'll just kind of cut back and forth as I move this, but I'll kind of keep you up to date on the pricing of it. But it should be a pretty good amount for our 69,000 liters or whatever we got. So I'll go ahead and cut back to it once we're dropping this off for some profit. At Feeding Green South, dump in our first batch of canola and look, okay, yeah, that money's shooting up there. This should be a good amount of money. We'll probably do just 2 more trailers worth of it. Yeah, that's all out. That boom, just under 29,000. That's sweet. We're now over 6 digits in the savings account as well. So I'll cut back when we're getting the next one and then the third one, and then yeah, we'll finish off the video. And here's canola trailer number 2. Should be pretty much the same price again. So I'm just under another 29,000. So no complaints. Another just under 29,000. So yeah, cut back once we get that third and final trailer, and then yeah, that'll be it for the video. Alright, here we are getting our third and final trailer of the canola dumped. So should be another good bit. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series and enjoyed this video. Like I said, next time we'll work on getting soybeans planted in the other field, and then we'll get the field right by the farm reset to figure out what to do next. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, comments, or anything like that, let me know. And hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.